Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through ABX Combat Villain Day, and I did a community post for you to vote here, and as you can see at the moment villain alien tag wins and Thanos, and I'm asking you to tell me your opinion about what character I should go through and tier 4 next, because the main things that I'm missing at the moment in ABX Combat Villain. As a tier 4, I have Carnage, but I turned him into PvP, and my Hulk also is PvP. And also, I ask you between, Doc Ock and Namor. I believe Namor provides me more because of the strong ability, but in the same time, Doc Ock feels to have more score on ABL and ABX, but he's struggling a bit against Namor for World Boss Legend. So here we're gonna go today into the ABX, compare these two with Hulk, the only other tier 4 I have right now, and he can participate. Even with PvP build, he got some really cool output, and I'm gonna show you the builds and the rotations I'm gonna do, and let you decide also which one is the best to build for this community event poll vote I was doing the other day. So let's go into the builds first. For these three huge, big guys, I have pretty similar builds. I am capped on everything except a bit of my dodge in my Namor. I have a couple of Odin's Blessing, as you can see, 54,000 HP, physical attack, a CDP of raids. I have his artifact, 3-star, and let's go, my Hulk got 55,000 physical attack, but basically his HP, that counts. He is pretty PvP build, but the same build provides you some really nice damage, as we already know. And my worst build, it's for Doctor Octopus. I am having 47 basically thousand physical attack, but I don't have any Odin's Blessing compared to Namor, where I'm pretty stacked on Odin's Blessing, and I'm missing also my artifact. So Doctor Octopus don't have artifact, don't have any Odin's Blessing, and he got also a CDP of raids, when in the same time my Namor, it's pretty stacked, he got like full on, and my Hulk is PvP. So let's start with my most builded, basically with Namor, and go after to Hulk and after to Doc Ock. Let's see. In this run, my Namor takes advantage of Titania lead, where Titania in the same time giving him an extra buff, 25% for all the strong type characters. That's a tag, is not something that means the character is strong or something. I have seen people telling me Hulk got the strong ability, he's so strong, he's Hulk. Hello? No, this is not the case. It's a tag specific on the character tab that says strong. And that's a buff that only Titanium provides to strong types, like is Namor. And he's also taking advantage of the support of Taskmaster, not the normal support buff he got, but the one from his uniform, which provides to everyone 45 damage against super villains. In the same time, I'm running a CDP of Insight on my Taskmaster, so he's going to be the only support that I'm using multiple times. And the rotation pretty much with my Namor, it's 3 cancel delay, basically 4 cancel, 5 delay cancel, a bit delay cancel into my third skill. I'm letting my third skill place until the end, until I see the waves plus, and after, when I have my tier 3, I'm starting the rotation with my tier 3 again. For your tier 3, you want to delay it until you see him slamming the weapon down in the ground. And when you see he do that, you're getting everything. You're getting the burst damage there, and you're getting all the buffs for the other skills. You don't want to let your tier 3 place until the end, because the movement he's doing around the boss, you're losing damage instead of doing damage, and that's why people have figured out cancel his tier 3 at the end of the day provides you more damage. And here you can see, if you see your tier 3 getting ready after you use your 4 skill, cancel into your 5 cancel into your 6 is a good way to go, because your 6 skill, you want to use it as many times you want. There's no problem using your 6 skill before your 4 cancel, 5 delay cancel 3, or after, There is no point delaying it or holding it, because the point is having your 6th skill up and doing your 3rd skill and ramping all this accumulation together. Your tier 3 skill also, I feel like it's the accumulation on it. That's why you're canceling into the other skills, so you can have the accumulation buff into that and go into faster. Here I messed up my tier 3. I should hold it and use it after the beast jump into the center. I lost like perhaps 200k or 300k for sure, because a good rotation with my tier 3, look at this. I just slam everything and a good rotation. Oh, the damage is not going really fast. It was less than 2000. But let's see this one. Yes, it's less than 200k. Yeah, for sure. So I missed like 200k or 300k. I could do 9.5, 9.6, easy peasy. I've seen level 80s do 10 million, to be honest. I've seen people capping as tier 4 for sure. But yes, level 80, I haven't seen a lot going further than 10.5 or 11 million. So let's see my Hulk with his tier 4 build and full PvP. And my Hulk is really nice, and last week I figured out, when I was doing the same test for ABL last week, basically when Doctor Octopus came into the game, I compared him against my Carnage, my tier 4 Hulk, and my Namor, but with a CDP of Judgment this time. It was like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I was comparing, my Doctor Octopus against any other character. And here I'm testing them all for ABL basically, but now it's for ABX, and I can't really put Carnage in because he's with brilliant refinement, so he's not doing any damage for ABL and ABX. He's good only for Alliance Conquest and Timeline Battle or Alliance Tournament at the moment. I'm using him there. And with your Hulk, you wanna basically do your 5th skill, after do your tier 3 skill, and after do your tier 4 skill, and do all the damage inside with your 4th skill. You wanna proc everything inside your 4th skill, so the most things you're popping out before you do your 4th skill, the most damage you're gonna get. So you wanna start your rotation with your 3rd skill, you wanna drop your 5th skill, delay cancel when he hits down the hammer, and after 6, delay cancel when he lands down in the ground, tier 4 and your 4th skill inside. But yes, you wanna spam your 1st skill and your 2nd skill in between the rotation to charge your tier 3 faster every single time. It's kind of, you need to take care a lot of things, but still he is really easy to play, and if you get used to play with him, you can pull out nice numbers even with this full PvP build. You can see there I'm already capping the day 7 million with a mighty regen. Yes, I know a lot of people doing zillions of times, 16 millions, 14 millions in ABX, but yes, I'm talking about my point of view and the common villain characters in my account, what I'm able to pull out. Here I'm using a striker Spider-Man, because in my opinion he's the best as a striker for PvP for my Hulk. And yes, it's really useful for Alliance Tournament and really useful for other content that contains PvP, of course. For PvE, it's kind of lower than, let's say, Moon Knight or Iron Man, but still, the damage, it's not that huge. The difference of the damage is not that huge. So you can see here, I'm struggling going into 9 million. I am still before 9 million. I passed through it, 20 seconds left there. And my Hulk could do even more. I feel like I could go closer to 10 million, but you can see the damage with Namor, it's pretty similar. So either I'm using PvP build tier 4 Hulk, or using Namor with full stacked Odin's Blessing and the CDP of Rage, the damage is really similar, 9.5. So let's go to see what Doc Ock could do. I hadn't played a lot with him, to be honest, and I figured out that a better way to use his Awaken skill, it's exactly like Moon Knight. Doing it, cancelling it into your rotation and use it every second rotation. I don't want to start my run with my Awaken skill. I'm starting with 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 4, proccing on my 4th skill, filling inside with 2 cancel 1, letting the first skill place until the end, and again going through my skills 3, cancel 5, cancel 4 every single time. As you can see there, I'm already at 3 million and I have 20 seconds into the first phase, into the first minute basically, so it's really cool. And I figured out this rotation that works better than the others, because, you know, I was having trouble proccing on my awaken and waiting there. It was mad annoying for me. You want to delay cancel your 5th skill and your 3rd skill a bit, because you're losing damage otherwise, but still his rotation, it's really easy. And even if you don't delay cancel your 5th or your 4th skill, your 5th or your 3rd skill, your 4th skill is always doing damage. So yes, as you can see here, not struggling at all. I'm at 7 million in the middle of the fight. That feels way better than Hulk, way better than Namor. And the fact that with Namor I was also level 80 and I was full stacked Odin's Blessing, and in the same time Doctor Octopus don't have a single Odin's Blessing, gives him an advantage for this, and makes me feel that I did the right choice, you know, unequipping the PvE build from my carnage, because with my carnage as a tier 4 and full PvE build with the raids, not mighty one, I was doing 10.1, 10.2 million. It wasn't that great, because Carnage is performing better if he takes damage. So ABX and ABL was a game mode that he was struggling for PvE, and thank God now I can use him for PvP and only for PvP. I don't have to do chimichangas and weird stuff taking damage from my World Boss Legend or ABX ABL. Here I did spend my Awaken skill. I could wait because the beast was about to move there, and you know, I lost some damage, but still, you know, with the previous characters I had lost way more. And as you can see, he's already 9.3 here and I have 20 seconds left. And I did, to be honest, use my Awaken skill so I can have it again now, so I can double use it. Previously I lost some damage from it, but now I'm going to retain the damage I lost previously. As you can see here, the Awaken skill keeps doing the damage, and I almost did 10 million. For me and my gameplay and my skills and my account, 9.9 for the combat villain day with a level 80 was really nice. So I have taken my decision on that. I'm going to keep playing with my Doctor Octopus, at least before I'm, you know, at least until I'm able to tier 4 someone. But if you tier 4, you know, either if you tier 4 your Doctor Octopus or your Namor, 100% you can go there and cap the day. And I have to decide between this stuff, this thing, you know, start doing drop basically a bazillion of Odin's Blessing on my Doctor Octopus and try to go closer to the 12 million with him, master his rotations and find his artifact, which I used to roll other artifacts. I had it 5-star and I completely destroyed because I was thinking that he's never going to get a uniform, but yes, he took it out of nowhere. And yes, so my build, it's really average. I'm like legendary. I could go even more into his uniform or the CDP I'm going to use, or give him all this blessing, and his damage is going to, you know, keep going and increase. And as you can see here, I even used 5-star urus. That's disgusting, and he was pulling out 10 million. So I'm gonna keep, you know, my opinion is I'm going to keep to play with my Doctor Octopus at the moment as level 80, and when I'm going to decide and see the final voting and poll results I dropped in my community tab, I'm gonna let you know what is going to be my next tier 4, and of course I'm gonna do gameplay on it. So yes, that was it, my point of view on combat villain with these 3 sweet babies here. And the thing I was saying previously, it's this tag here, the strong ability, which that's what makes me believe that Namor could help me more at the end of the day through World Boss Legend and stuff like that. But yes, I'm thinking about it. So yeah, to be honest, you know, something a lot of people is mentioning in the comments, it's the fact that Doctor Octopus, because he is a human, he can be used both for the human combat day and the villain combat day. But as soon as I have already Moon Knight, I can use my Moon Knight on the one day, and I need for the other day only one villain combat. So that's why Namor, in my mind, it's equal for the days that I'm going to use them on ABL and ABX. So yes, that was it for me. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces, and let me know what you're using for this day.